Hey everybody, it's me. There are a list of people in Jamaica who are creating havoc among society, who are creating divide and is trying to overmine the government. And I'm going to calmly go down that list of people. And the first person I have on the list is the leader of the opposition, Mark Golden. Mark Golden, you are a disgrace of a leader. You are the worst leader of opposition in Jamaica's independent history. You need to take an example from the opposition leader of the Cayman Islands. He came to Jamaica with the Prime Minister on a plane to hand over aid. Why do you need an helicopter for yourself when you could ride with the Prime Minister of the country and to show the people that you are really about unity? Mark Golden, during the campaign season, you parade around Jamaica stating that you are rich and I am a man rich and I don't need poor people money. But every time you go to the people, you don't even bring a bottle of water. You're collecting $28 million in salary. You really care about the people? People in your constituency in South St. Andrew have been affected by the hurricane, and you have not even looked at them. Where are you? In Westmoreland, where all the news teams are, to go and look, clout, and hype, and to tear down the Prime Minister of the country. Your company, Proven, invested $20 million in the Bahamas for low-income housing. What are you going to do through that same company for the people of Jamaica? People in your constituency in South St. Andrew is using plastic bags and parachuting them in the gully. Mark Golden, what are you doing for the people? Do you really care about us? Next on the list, Nikisha Burchell from South St. James. Do you really care about the people? You come at a press conference with your fake cry and your fake tears, like your fake body, talking about my people aren't getting help and our people aren't getting help. You won that seat by less than 300 votes. You as an MP is getting over $1 million a month. You find way to be in Kingston for a press conference. That means you could have taken $500,000 out of your 1 month salary and buy up a lot of items to care back for the people of South St. James, not just your people. Do you really care about the people? Jess from St. Elizabeth, you should be locked up by the police and you should be asked to resign effectively. You came at a press conference and tell the nation that you disobeyed government rules and regulations. Integrity Commission, do you what you do best. Because you don't want to create anarchy in the society. When you go out and tell people for work and you don't have money to pay them, how it really go? Who are going to pay these people? When you were campaigning, you told the people that you have $2 million to do this and do that. You haven't spent $100,000 on those people. Where is that $2 million? Hmm? Where is it? Dayton Campbell, as a medical doctor, I see a couple of weeks ago somebody, I believe it's you, who wrote that article stating that persons are referring to the Prime Minister as doctor, and you're a doctor, and nobody call you Dr. Dayton Campbell because you act like a corner boy. You act like a common 87. You're a doctor who knows infection control, and you come on national TV and tell people say body that you want pick up. And this is why it is important to choose who lead. It is important we choose people with sense. Because a common citizen like myself, with just a degree in business administration, you know what I would do? I would get some able-bodied men and move the bodies into one area and cover them up from the elements until authorities arrive to remove them. Instead, coming on the national TV to create mayhem and mischief. Where is Dwayne Vaz? He's from Central Westmoreland. He's the MP for Central Westmoreland. And I only saw Ian Ailes from Western and you from Eastern. Tell the people that there's a rift as we speak in the People's National Party because some of the MPs do not agree with what is taking place. Damian Crawford has been communicating with Dr. Dana Morris Dixon about educational matters for the people, the students of Jamaica. You are a part of the government and you have not encouraged persons to donate to the supportjamaica.gov.jm. Vibes Cartel donated 35 million to that website. What are you doing for the people? Do you really care about the people? Mark Golden? Andrew Holness is one man and he's a good leader. And a good leader, what I learned in university, delegates. And that is why you don't see him at press conference talking. He's out there working for the people because he know he have a team of competent and capable persons to do their work. Look at how you and your team came to that press conference. Y'all look dirty, stink, and disheveled. Even crying in front of the people, and you are supposed to be the leader. If the country see the leaders panicking, what do you expect the people to believe and to feel? As a leader, you have to know how to lead. Many are called, but few are chosen. And Dr. Andrew Holness, the most honorable Andrew Michael Holness, was called. He was called by the Almighty God to lead the people of Jamaica. Allow him to lead. He is one man governing a country of 3.2 million people. Instead of out here tear him down, build him up, pray for him, ask God to give him strength. Just before the hurricane hit in Westmoreland, one of the disaster management personnel had a stroke because of the stress. So can you imagine the Prime Minister who is leading 3.2 million people? Pray him up. Ask God to cover him. Help him where he's weak as the leader of opposition instead of trying to create divide. And there's so many other people that I'm coming back for. No, for I don't really care about Jamaican people. We care about hype and views and followers. And that's why I want to go with the crowd there and go with the media coverage there. Because I don't want to be seen. The 14 parishes of Jamaica was affected by this hurricane. Dean Jackson Miller, what are you doing? What are you really doing? Dean Jackson Miller, what are you doing? What are you really doing? My. Do you know when to stop? Do you really know when to stop? Dean Jackson Miller, rumors had it that the PNP had promised you that you would be the next DPP of this country. Rumor has it, allegations. And to the behavior and how you go at this government, I'm wondering, if, is it true? What did the People's National Party promise you? Dean Jackson Miller, you need to come down now. Dean Jackson Miller, you need to come down right now. The DPP, the former DPP a few months ago, had to put you in your place. And you know, learn. You should not be allowed to go to not one more of those government press conferences. To the people in the diaspora who are tearing down the government, who is saying that the government is not working, who is saying that the government don't care, what have you done to assist the people of Jamaica? What are you going to do to assist the people of Jamaica? Andrew Holness is one man. Floyd Green as an MP has lost his house, extensive damage. Marissa Dalrymple in South Trelawney as an MP have lost her house. And many other MPs and councillors are affected. Some of them we don't even know if they're alive. But do we care? In a time when we should be showing compassion, empathy, understanding, exercising patience. And this is why we are in the predicament that we are in today. As the people threatening the Prime Minister's life, saying that Andrew Holness and Trump, I know if Andrew Holness ready for the war, them can take it there. Wanna start the war. Me I beg you start it. Make Andrew Holness and Trump get the show on the style. Because I don't understand. I wanna feel like say one can beat the government. To the government of Jamaica. Please, I'm asking, call on the Commonwealth, call on England, Canada, Australia, and all the other countries of the Commonwealth to get their army ready to come to Jamaica to assist. We have a force of 14,000. We have an army of less than 10,000 individuals expected to carry aid and assistance while doing police work and maintaining law and order to a population of 3.2 million people. And there are persons out here who are inciting violence and asking persons to create civil war in the middle of this disaster. So tell them to get their army on standby. So if the needs call, we show these people what time it really is. Because you know what I mean? I do? But I just go under my bed, go hide until the dust settle. Come and I want to feel like only can beat the government. Or who give it on the brain so they can beat the government. You see, school in Jamaica need to be a 24-hour thing. School in Jamaica should go 24 hours. Too much uneducated, nonsensical, dunce people. Some people who can't spell their name. We don't have birth paper. Don't have a TRN. want to tell the government how to lead. People who have never studied risk management, disaster management, who have never studied to manage people, want to tell the government to lead. Y'all are crazy. I see you accusing the JDF men and women that they're not doing anything. We don't ever see them ever do anything because we don't live for negativity. We don't live for spread propagandas and lies. The JDF have a social media page. Go over there and look at what they're doing. Some of them lose them house, them lose family, and them still expected to serve people, to serve ungrateful people. Policemen and women want to tear down every day and demean and degrade, and them will not call to know. And that's why in life we should be careful what we do because the world is a cycle. Some of us will never get it. The hurricane come and show we that vanity that most of us worship. It doesn't matter, and we never. Some of us don't get it and will never get it. I went to foreign last year and I had clothes that I didn't wear, and it's coming back 1 year in advance, in total 1 year, and those clothes were never worn. And I packed them up to give away because we don't need them. I have a lot of people like that in Jamaica that have things still in packages and they're not going to give them away. They might hold on upon them said way because some of us will never get it. Some of us will never get it. School in Jamaica should be a 24-hour thing. 24-hour. And it's full time. People with sense come to the forefront and stop allow these people who don't have no sense to lead us and to lead the people astray. Some of y'all don't even know how government work. And some of you don't know and want to still mislead the people. You know better and want to still mislead the people. You have one of friend when him one Kevin. All him do is sit down in him car and talk foolishness. He have to run off asylum, an asylum in America. Can't come back to Jamaica. I go ask where Andrew and do. Don't you see the policemen and women out there? Don't you see the doctors and nurses out there? Don't you see the helicopters flying in the air? Where I tell you that is why education is important. Because this dunce man, who is too hot for him to stay in his basement, but too cold for him to be out in the street, have a sit down in him car a chat foolishness. Kevin, you're going to dollar store, go clean out dollar store yet? You buy a barrel yet? What you want to do for the people? Someone want to go and wellness in the midst of the chaos. Put on your foot, sir. Some of them people need to get locked up and be made example of. Them if you want to hear your name, I'm afraid to call it. Them if you want to hear the name Andrew Wellness, I'm afraid to call the name Andrew Wellness. Jamaican people need to be ruled with an iron fist. We're too unruly. And we say we are a Christian nation. God speaks about obedience. And these false prophets like Mark Stewart, Peter Chambers, and many others need to be locked up and put away from the people. They are a danger to themselves and others.